What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and this football highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Visit GazetteSports.com and click on their ad to find out how you could win a free banquet.
Friday night's a little brighter here at Vets as Los Al and Edison go at it in Sunset League action.
Chargers from the OC.
Don't call it that.
Number 2 in Division 3, Los Al. Number 7, Drew Platt, the only player on the roster to beat Edison.
As a sophomore, Dylan Laurent knows these Chargers. He played Pop Warner with them, so a proximity rivalry indeed, and unexpectedly, Los Al opens the game with 6 straight rushes.
This is not your daddy's or your granddaddy's Los Al, and it's going to be sophomore Keanu Norman capping it with the 3-yard touchdown. But if you're a Griffins fan, really savor that touchdown celebration.
Griffin's defense looking to stop Edison quarterback Griffin O'Connor, no pun intended. On the third Chargers drive of the night, they go deep into Los Alamitos territory on the legs and arm of O'Connor, who's got some great timing with his receivers, but the 28-yard field goal is a double thump.
And we look back to find Laurent shaking that one off. Number 2, as we know, is a playmaker, but it is tough when you're a receiver to injure your hand on a blocked field goal.
Yeah, well, and Edison also knows Laurent well, so they were keying on him. The Los Al defense just as stout tonight. Noble. Joey Noble with the sack forces one of 16 punts we saw as Jack Morrell with a perfect kick puts it down there for Chad Fisher to down it, or does he?
Well, obviously it looks like he's lying in the end zone. No matter, they do put the ball at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be a quick 3-and-out to flip the field position as Los Al is going to punt it back to Edison. The Chargers start on the 26.
And then on the second play, Jack Carmichael in there for the touchdown. Edison takes the 7-6 lead about 4 minutes into the second quarter. And the Chargers aren't done. They recovered a fumble on the ensuing kickoff, gives them another short porch, and then Morrell converts a 25-yard field goal. So 10 points for Edison in about 2.5 minutes.
Chargers take the lead 10-6, and Hayden Smith is going to lead a nice answer drive here. That's his first completion of the night. Late in the half, Zach Ruiz would convert a 35-yard field goal, and it's going to be 10-6 Edison at halftime.
Yeah, not the amount of offense we expected in this one at half. It's homecoming for Los Al, so they brought the whole gosh darn school out on the field.
For the love of humanity!
Wow, that is a lot of kids. Tag yourself if you're in that photo. O'Connor would open the second half with his hair on fire, as most of this Edison team is from Ireland, it seems. Completes all 5 of his pass attempts on the second half opening drive, an 8-play drive.
It's Griffin on Griffin crime, and then he's going to cap it with this 12-yard touchdown on third down to EJ Guinness.
Brilliant!
To make it 17-9, and obviously with the way that the offenses were going, a 17-9 lead actually felt more like a 35-point lead, because the rest of this game, pretty forgetful, truthfully. Both these teams too good to let one player from the other side beat them. A lot of bend but don't break stuff from the defenses. Los Al held to just 165 yards of total offense.
Yeah, we would see no more scores in this game, both with plenty of opportunities to do so. Even when Edison fumbles a punt deep in their own end in the fourth quarter, Los Alamitos just could not capitalize, and that is the story of the game, missed chances. Edison would win this 17-9 to maintain their spot atop the Sunset League. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Papalucci's, a great place to eat on 2nd Street.
Plenty of Sunset League and Los Alamitos football still to come, and obviously if you want to check out what's going on with the Griffins, hopefully a more enjoyable game than this one, you got to keep it right here.